Well, it's been a nice day so far.
Yeah.
And it's going to continue to be a nice
day. There we go.
We've kind of had a little bit of a treat. There were a lot of storms on Saturday for some folks, and there was a ton of rain yesterday morning. But once those storms moved out, we dried out, and we're going to stay that way all the way through the rest of our Labor Day weekend and beyond. We've actually got several dry days ahead, but overall, first 4 days of the month, over 1.5 inches of rain, so we are running above average for the month for now. The end of the month total, we want to be at 3.72 inches, so we'll try to get there. Hope we do, and we need it. We're still over 6 inches below average for the year so far. With that in mind, no surprise to see that drought is still a concern across the state, especially along and south of I-40 and into southwest Oklahoma, where it's just been very brutal, exceptional drought down there. That's also where we find our worst conditioned lake, 24 feet below normal at Lake Altus-Lugert. And elsewhere around the state, most of our lakes and reservoirs are running a foot to 2 to 3 below normal. So if you're boating today, if you haven't left yet, if maybe you're going to boat later on this afternoon, keep that in mind. Good news, though, is that we have several fewer burn bans than we have had the last several weeks, now down to only 15 counties. Previously, we had as much as 42 counties under burn ban, so we're seeing those get chopped away. We're seeing a few clouds start to build, mainly high and thin clouds over Oklahoma City on our Mathis Brothers camera right now. 84 degrees, starting to heat things up just a little bit. Mid-80s are beginning to pop up in the metro. Upper 80s already pushing 90 in some areas in southwest Oklahoma. So the heat's turning on a little bit. It'll be hot today, but not incredibly uncomfortably hot. And we do have a nice breeze out of the east, 7 to 12 miles per hour right now. So quiet for us. We'll still see a good deal of sun, even though we have some of those clouds working in. It's not nearly as thick as the clouds and rain that's extending from the northeast all the way to the Texas Gulf Coast. We are on the much drier side of that. So we'll have those clouds, but not really any rain to speak of. Maybe a couple sprinkles possible in eastern and southeastern Oklahoma later today, but that's about it. And then tomorrow, much of the same. We're just kind of in a dry pattern right now, and most of the moisture is off to the east. We're sandwiched between the huge heat dome out west that's going to break some records heat-wise out there, and then a pretty constant stream of moisture to the east. So eastern Oklahoma, the next several afternoons, maybe a couple sprinkles, but most of us very quiet over the next several days. We're going to have to wait all the way until perhaps Saturday, if we can get this cold front coming through with this system to the north, that we could generate some showers late on our Saturday into our early Sunday. But other than that, things look very quiet. So we started off the month with a nice little shot of rain, especially here in Oklahoma City, but over the next 9 days, not seeing too much in terms of additional rainfall. On top of that, 89 this afternoon, pretty comfortable Oklahoma City, hot but not too hot, some 90s down to the southwest. All those rain chances are off on the eastern side of the state and very isolated at that this afternoon. 60s tomorrow morning, so pretty comfortable, right around where we ought to be this time of year, and then a degree or two warmer for everyone tomorrow afternoon. Low to mid 90s across the state, and we'll continue this warming trend as we go through the middle of the week as well. 92 Oklahoma City on Wednesday, as well as Stillwater 92, and then you book it where it's been the hottest so far this year in southwest Oklahoma on Wednesday. 94 Hobart, 95 Lawton, 97 in Altus. It will just be hot, even though we've got that wind out of the east and northeast over the next several afternoons. It's not our typical south hot wind, but we are going to heat up nonetheless and stay in the low 90s through the rest of the work week, at least through Friday and Saturday. I mentioned the cold front on Saturday brings in that isolated chance for some showers, and then a little bit cooler Sunday afternoon. Heating right back up by next Tuesday, though. That's all I got for now, Dan. I'll send it back to you.